Alright guys, I'm just gonna make a quick video here for you. Working on a drive shaft here. This is out of a 2002 Subaru Legacy. Normally I do Jeep content because that's what I'm into, but I bought this thing for a Gambler 500 car. If you don't know what that is, look that up. That's gonna be a hoot. And this thing needed a U-joint. Everything I was seeing was like, oh, you got to replace the whole shaft. It's, $400 or $500 or whatever. And I was like, yeah, I paid $250 for this car, so that's not going to work. And the issue is these are called staked U-joints. So I'll show you the one I haven't done yet. See those little indents right there? They put the U-joints in at the factory, and they have a little machine that comes in and presses them, and that is not meant to be a serviceable U-joint. But there is a solution. So what I did here is I've seen more guys, you can just press them out, but I live in the Rust Belt. I'm in Ohio, and this thing was in there. I mean, really, really in there. So what I ended up doing was took my my grinder here and came in like this, made a cut here and a cut here, and that's how you got that. So I cut it out, and then I just knocked the caps the rest of the way through, which without a lot of resistance there, you're only pushing one cap in, made it a lot easier. Then I just took a little die grinder here, and then just right where they're staked, and just carefully ground all those down, and then came back in here and then just cleaned it up with some sandpaper or whatever, got them nice and clean. Now the replacement part, I saw there's one from a company called Neepco, I think it's how it's pronounced. But also there's one from Spicer. This is the one that I got. Part number is 5-3202X. The way this works is, like I said, you just take this U-joint out, and then you've got this new joint here, and it has clips, internal clips. So you just replace it like a normal U-joint. Put it in there, put your internal clips in there. The only thing that I'm seeing that might be a problem, and maybe I'm overthinking this, I don't know, but the way this is angled right here doesn't give a ton of area for that clip to lay flush against. So we'll see how it all works out once I get it in there. And I may actually put a little bit of tack weld just on the outside of the caps here, like one here or something, just for a little bit of insurance, I guess I should say. And that's something I do on front drive shafts on my Jeep, because they have a tendency to, the caps want to walk out of there and they break off. So that's where I come up with that idea from. But yeah, pretty straightforward. I think this one was, I got it through work, so I got a little bit of better price on them. I think retail on this one is only like $25 or something like that. So versus buying a whole drive shaft for $400 or whatever, I think that's a pretty good deal. The only other thing I would say too is when you do these, make sure you mark them so they go back in the correct orientation. I slathered all kinds of paint marker on there just to make sure, because I've found in the past if you just put a tiny little mark on there, one here, one there, you start spraying brake clean or whatever to clean it up, and next thing you know, you're like, oh, where's my mark at? So I slathered it on there. It's probably a little excessive, but better safe than sorry is what I always say. But yeah, just want to make a quick little video. I did see a little bit of information out there, but I was just trying to pass it along on stuff that I can figure out and know how to do, and if it'll save somebody some money, then awesome, mission accomplished. So hope you got something out of that. Thanks for watching.